Today is an incredible day. We're on the mission to create the best real estate experience humanly possible. We have found our newest partnership, which is going to help us to accomplish that goal in Robert Rodriguez and Envoy Mortgage. Welcome to the team, and I'm super grateful to have you here, man. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me today, James.
I love it, dude. I love it. And, for everybody watching, these are some of our friends and family. These could be some of the clients that we haven't even spoken with yet that are inside of our world. Tell us a little bit about you.
I'm a local homegrown guy. I graduated from local high school. I am a dad first and foremost. Pillar of the community. Plan to stay. Plan to be here forever, serving the folks that are in front of us.
I love it. I love it. And one of the things I love, so I've been pleasure to know you for a good amount of time now. And one of the things I love about you is just how your heart leads first. You love to help people first. This business has a great way of finding itself around you when you operate that way. Tell me a little bit about you coming really 100% focused inside of the lending world. What are some of your missions that you want to accomplish for people?
I think my focus starts with believing in the mission of achieving home ownership, and understanding that a mortgage or a home purchase is typically a person's largest financial transaction, and they should be surrounded by the right folks, giving them good advice, guiding them, but more importantly, listening to what it is that they want that mortgage to do for them.
I love it. I love it. And coming into this relationship, thinking back, one of the biggest things that I've seen and why I knew that mortgage was so important inside of this journey was I meet with them, right? And we go through our consultation, and sometimes the lender comes in play there, but then we go through the process of starting to show homes, writing contracts, negotiating. And it's always felt as if the buyer ends up with two relationships, right? They end up with me on the real estate side and then with the lender over here. And I always knew that those had to become one. Like they had to become one
cohesive unit.
Yeah. So talk to that a little bit about what you've seen so far and what you're excited about with that.
Yeah, I could see where that relationship could be a little troubling, especially if you don't know the lender or have a relationship. Things like communication or proactive updates on files and things like that can often be missed if that relationship is brand new or has not been established prior to.
I love it. I love it. And one of the things we're going to be rolling out here after this announcement is we're going to start to talk a little more about the different programs, different ways that we can help people work through barriers, right? Some of the most common barriers are money out of pocket, right?
Sure,
That's a really common one. And another one that I found is really common is maybe their score is not where it needs to be and needs a little consultation. But I want to focus for a second on we've partnered with Envoy Mortgage and talk to them and them as a company. What have you seen so far?
Yeah, they've been around since 1997. National direct lender, in properly positioned about 47 different states. So if you're moving out of Florida or coming from a different location, maybe need to refinance or do something to set yourself up for the Florida transition, please let us know. 98% customer satisfaction as we start talking about consulting with the customers that we serve. I think it's important to lead with service and understanding that we're working towards not just achieving the dream of home ownership or closing on that mortgage, but we're also looking and working towards that feedback and the final maybe opinion as to what kind of job we did in servicing those particular customers. So at closing, they get a survey, and I'm proud to say in 47 states and 55,000 customer service satisfaction scores and feedback that we got, we're 98% customer service satisfied.
I love when I see large businesses that figure out an infrastructure that delivers on the promise, right? Because that is something why we love mom and pops, right? Like why people love our local real estate team, our local units. We're here on the ground. But then when you see that on a larger scale, you know that you're getting the infrastructure and systems that allow for you to deliver. So I love hearing that. The thing I want to go to for a second is there's going to be some people that are watching this that do actually want to move forward on these things, right? They're looking at, do I pull the equity out of my home to move forward? What is the way that the process starts with you?
It starts with as simple as it is. There's no magic sauce. It starts with a conversation. It could be phone face to face. We're mobile. We can meet you in your homes. We can meet you for a cup of coffee. We meet here in the office. Blessed to have an office centrally located in the counties that we serve. But a consultation looks a little bit different than maybe what you would expect. It's not so stuffy. It's more of let's stream together. Let's talk about what's important to you. What are you trying to achieve? Tell me about this chapter. Tell me about the next chapter in your life, because maybe the decisions and programs that we look at today would be in line with setting yourself up for that second or third chapter in your life. And I don't think those conversations are being had in the community right now. I think, unfortunately, some of the folks that are in the same industry, they become order takers, and they're just there to facilitate the here and the now. We see the big picture, and I'm glad that we've got a nationally recognized company that also makes sure that we want to see the big picture. So that's all going to be determined on an initial consultation.
I love this, man. And for everybody watching, please like reach out. We love to start with a conversation. We want to help in any way that we possibly can. But dude, I'm so excited to be in this business
As am
partnership,
I. This has
and
been a
let's
long
crush it
journey
moving forward,
coming.
man.
I appreciate James reaching out to me a couple of years ago and sharing with me the vision, the values, and the direction of the company, the local team, even on the national stage. So it's very attractive to be part of that grassroots movement from the inside looking out. But now we want to spread the message to help people see from the outside looking in what we're all about and what we're here to do.
Amen. And now we got to go deliver.
We got to deliver. Let's go run some appointments.